Hey, what's up, guys? I'm your host, Christina Freysinet, and I'm here with two members from Public Warfare. So, can you guys introduce yourselves to everyone, please, and let them know where you're from?
What's good, what's good? I'm Oz, the finale from East Orange, Public Warfare. What's good, baby?
I'm Brian, drama, Sykes, but drama, so random. What I go by, from Essex County, pretty much, North Irvington, East Orange. Guys.
All right, that's awesome. Now, can you guys let everyone know what you guys do?
So, I'm an MC. I'm an MC first and foremost, warlord of Public Warfare, and we changed the world. But I'm also owner of a production company, The Lion Phase, and just every day just putting forth more effort to grow the movement and continue to do more and more.
This the MC, I am the creator. I'm the dancer, visual artist, I kind of like choreograph a lot of things. I'm also the founder of So Random Vision. That's my production company, media, dancing, producing, and yeah, pretty much that's it.
All right, that's awesome. Now, can you guys tell me who your biggest influences are? It doesn't have to be like a musical artist. It can be like a family member, pretty much tell everybody why you guys started doing this.
All right, biggest influence. I look up to a lot of people, or rather, I definitely learned from a lot of people, musically, and life-wise. So I try to follow it. We're gonna definitely edit this shit. But nah. Definitely a lot of great speakers, a lot of great people not afraid to say what needed to be said, and people who are willing to always open doors to provide other opportunities. Those are the people I look up to, influence me to do what I do. I've always been an artist. I've been rapping since I was a kid. I come from a family of jazz musicians, the Moffitt family. So musically, they've already made my last name matter. So it's always been up to me to do even more so and do bigger things and whatnot. So my culture is a big responsibility for my culture is a big part of what I do, and I'm just blessed to be able to use art to continue to inspire others to follow their passions and whatnot. Outside of family-wise, like many others, Tupac was definitely a great inspiration on my life. DMX as well. That's why I tell people about hip-hop in general. It's like in art, it should provide lessons and morals. Like I probably learned half my code of loyalty from Tupac and DMX albums when I was 6 years old, But beyond that, Fred Hampton, powerful brother from the Black Panthers. My grandfather was a Black Panther.
Nice.
So everybody who's been down for the cause since the beginning and pushed forward. Nat Turner, Frederick Douglass, these are all dope people that continue to push on. But it depends what we're talking about, to be honest. I fucks with history. Like Michael Jackson, bad brother, love Michael Jackson. Definitely one of the biggest inspirations creatively when it comes to things like to that measure and whatnot. And I just try to, and besides that, these are all just blessings from God. So, I say that's my biggest inspiration right there.
Alright. So my biggest inspiration is pretty much life circumstances and my city. I grew up in the rough parts of North, East Orange, and Irvington, and I learned how to actually maneuver good and bad. So I learned both sides, and I got influenced by like gang OGs and pastors and stuff like that. Also, my big influence family-wise is my two kids. I'm a parent of two, so I'm definitely influenced by them. But artist-wise, I was like diehard DMX fan as well. KRS-One, Michael Jackson, all day, every day. The lovely lady of my life, Sade Abdul. She's not my lady, but I guess like she Like her music, like just touched a lot of stuff. Mary J. Blige, you know. I was influenced I'm influenced by people who sing or rap or speak about stuff I've been through, like stuff that I get to see today, the people for the people. So it's my big influences.
That was awesome. I can definitely agree with you guys on most of that stuff, especially Tupac. If he was alive, I would definitely marry him. But I can't. Too bad. So since we're on the topic of hip hop, you know, hip hop and music in general, it's always evolving. Now, do you think it's gotten better or worse? Because, you know, a lot of people say there's a lot of like mumble rappers out, like the Migos and stuff like that. So what do you guys think of music today?
I feel like there's a lot of dope out. There's a lot of dope people, and it always has been, and there's always been a lot of whack motherfuckers. So it's kind of like from people talk about mumble rap and other things that are popular, but it's like, I mean, MC Hammer went platinum. So like this stuff been popular. Vanilla Ice went platinum. You know what I mean? He's saying what we go 10 years consider like what makes hip hop and whatnot. So it's a counterculture. It started as a counterculture. You know, it's from us, from the hood, telling our own stories and whatnot. So I feel like the majority of the authenticity was never fully represented anyways. So if you look at it from the positive aspect, there are so many people now being able to use that style of music and the realness and the authentic hip hop to feed their families and to produce new art, even beyond just saying, like everybody always mentions Cole and Kendrick, but and they're dope doing this shit, fire. But you know, all the other people like Killer Mike or Run the Jewels, all the other movement, Big Crit, you know, and even these people are like, these are the people making it. We're not even thinking about the people just making $80,000 a year being able to do their art and their passion, or $50,000 a year. You know what I mean? And so there's so many levels to it that I love the state of music right now, because it's easier than ever to just put stuff out and let the people decide. Now, while it's a lot of stuff for people to look through, when you're really confident in what you do and you're good at what you do, you're not that worried about there being so much stuff. I know our stuff will still stand out. It's just a matter of being consistent, persistent, continue to push. So now the game is at the biggest point ever of if you grind and hustle and really go for it, you can make it happen. And a lot of this stuff ain't nothing. Even back in the day, the biggest DJs had the most expensive sound systems, you know what I mean? So it's always been a matter of money and popularity coming into play, and even down from Grandmaster Flash and them when they was competing, they were the cool kids at the time. So I don't know, just some people complain about this because they're not hot in the moment, but a lot of people really got to elevate their craft too and just decide what they really want out of everything. But yes, I love music. I think it's a lot of dope people. The Cool, that's a dope hip hop band. Public Warfare. I mean, I honestly love our stuff, and I think we putting out like some of the dopest shit there is. So, and with that, in regards to that in itself, I love the state of music right now, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's gonna grow and get even better.
Nice.
I love the state of music right now as well. I feel like people not giving the youth a chance, you know. I feel like, you know, we grew up in a time where like hardship was really something, like, you know, struggle life. Like I consider like the 90s the crack baby era, you know. So like, you know, like the drug era, like, so we grew up like aware of stuff. So now kids these days, it's like it's not really much of a struggle. It's like, so they growing up with people who didn't have the struggle. So you got to remember, like, people like Designer, he's 21, so he's going to touch 21 and younger crowds. You got people that's younger, so adults got to understand that it's the same type of voice, but it's just in a different way. Like, you can't say like, oh, somebody like Lil Yachty or Lil Uzi is like trash when you have people, I will say, like Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer, like people like that, you know, like they had their same style, but, you know, people listen to it, so it's how it affect people. What I don't like about hip hop right now is the controversy between black and whites. Like, everybody want to say like whites stole the sound, but you got to remember the Beastie Boys. You know, you gotta remember people like that coming up. Like, and it's not. It's hip hop. It's a culture. It's a lifestyle. You know, so anyone can share that lifestyle. So if they, white or not, choose to be the most lyricists, that you can't say, oh, all right, well, y'all still in the sound, but it's down so everybody, you know. So I like the state of music. Like, I like the state of hip hop. Hip hop is really grown. The only thing I wish that could really be more incorporated with hip hop now is the dancing. I feel like that's one element that's like there, but it gets sucked away now. It's not getting a lot of play unless you like you in a Missy video, like Missy Elliott video or a Beyonce video or something like that. Like, I feel like that's one of the elements that need to be added. Like, I know graffiti is one, but graffiti is pretty much seen in the arts of everything, the background and visual effects. So you could consider that graffiti, but the dancing really needs to get more shine. Like, you know, we make the videos popping. So.
Yes. I can definitely agree on that. I am not a great dancer. However, I do love different styles of dancing. It's very entertaining. Now, I want to ask you, how would you describe your style of music? And I want to ask you, how would you describe your style of dancing?
Inspirationally necessary. Very necessary. Spiritual, very spiritual, my style of music, my style of rapping. When it comes to like the technical regards, like sonically, I keep myself very free. I'm very when it comes to sounds and whatnot. So we don't fit in a simple genre when it comes to sounds. We might do a blues inspired track or a rock inspired track or a 90s hip hop inspired track or something, or a trap type. That's all, like, that's in the production sense more. For me, music is more part of storytelling and painting different pictures. And I never want to limit myself to just like one palette or one type of canvas. So for me, music has always been more about the energy and the messages you're trying to give and conveying a sense to yourself. Which is why we're hip hop, because hip hop is a culture more than it is a sound. So in tracking that, it's like, you know, it's the evolution of Negro spirituals. So it's like, while it is here for love for everybody, it's like, one thing, like, this is something that came from the depths of us fighting for freedom. So I keep that same energy into my music. So the best way to describe our music is freedom music.
I can describe my dancing pretty much like a drama, like theater, like random, very so random with my dancing. But I'm the type of dancer, like I always wanted to have a person just feel how I feel by just like looking at me. Like, if I feel like if I'm dancing, I do a move and you just like, oh, that move was hot. It's like, okay, it was a hot move, but you like, I felt that, you know. So and like I said, I'm a universal spirit. Like, I believe in the universe, everything you put into it. So with my dancing, it's like, I want people to understand the spirit behind it. I don't want people just to look at it and say, oh, you just dancing, or you just, it's art and everything. Like, it's a walk is art, you know. How you brush your teeth is art. How you comb your hair is art. So it's art, and so I want to display the art through dance and display the spirit as well. So my dance style is really random. Like, I can hit you with something smooth. I can hit you with something hard. I can give you something spiritual. Like, so it really is. And I learned in my lifetime, if I'm not feeling it, it shows. Like, I don't have to. I'm at a point where everything is mental over everything. So I don't have to lab as much as I used to. Like, when I was young, I used to go like 8 hours a day, one water break, and just go till I got to a point where I understood mentally if I was there, I already got it. So now I could just mentally prepare myself, sit, and then give a great show from there.
Nice. That was wonderful, guys. Now, if there was one person that you guys can meet or just work with, who would it be, and why?
Living or dead, or people that are alive right now?
Doesn't matter. Mm-hmm.
I didn't have an answer. I was trying to.
One person I can meet and work with. Dang. Well, off top, what I'm thinking is probably Michael Jackson and Tupac. Like, if I'm not thinking about an answer, that's probably what I would say. If I think more, yeah. So I'll go with that. Now I'll give you a list of different people that is gonna get real long. I'll give Gil Scott Heron. I mean, we need Jesus on the track. I need Jesus speaking Hebrew on the track. If I could get a sample of Jesus speaking Hebrew on the track, that'd be my ideal collab right there.
Okay.
Or Moses. That's my other inspiration. Moses, that's a bad motherfucker, man. To the most high. To the most high. Yeah, to Moses, yeah. That's what I want to do a song with.
For me, of course, it would be Michael Jackson or Janet Jackson. You know, I love to meet.
That's smart. You might be able to get that happen, make that happen.
Yeah, definitely. I would love.
Yeah, I should set somebody alive.
I have a lot of people that like I would love, like artist wise, like I would like to meet, like Keith Haring, you know, Missy Elliott. I would love to meet Missy Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
I met one person. I met a person that was so dope. It was Queen Latifah. I met her twice when I was a kid. It was a little event in Irvington High for Christmas. And me being the bad little kid I went and stole like the little gift bag. And she caught me and she's just like, yo, and I was crying. She's like, Brian. I'm like, you know my name? They painted it on my forehead. So it's like, all right, cool. Then I met her again, like when I was like a teenager. She came and spoke and I was just like, yo, she's really that dope. I'm influenced by the 90s. I would like to meet people like Kid and Play. Like I would like to meet a lot of different 90s artists. Like, you know, thanks to this man, I got to meet KRS-One, so, you know. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah. You guys had some great answers. And so now tell me a little bit about what you guys have going on, if there's anything you guys have going on in the future, like any shows or anything.
Yeah, we got a whole lot of dope on the way. Whole lot of dope on the way. We're putting out the Smoke Tape. That's one project. We got a whole bunch of projects about to come out. So first off, we're dropping the Smoke Tape. So that's the project for you to roll up and smoke and listen to prepare to receive the War Tape, which is the project coming right afterwards. All this is coming out this month. Beyond that, we got a few other mixtapes that I haven't quite announced yet, but a lot of visuals. So like follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Public Warfare. It's about to be putting out a whole bunch of content. Between me and this guy's videos out the ass, the lion face, so random. Shit, the sky's the limit. I was just talking earlier today, I managed to rap, shoot, and edit pretty much every single day. And now, and I've been doing that for a couple years now, so it's at the point of putting out content every day is pretty much the whole thing. To create this, because it's public warfare, so we here to be out in the public with you, you know what I mean, and create and just trying to grow this universe even bigger. So yeah, YouTube, Instagram is gonna be a whole bunch of public warfare shit on the way. Live events, we're playing at the Mad Liberation Festival. That's coming up. That's gonna be dope. Got a few other little parties coming up. We throw these events called the Kitchen Party.
The latest
and
parties.
them just be
What's that about?
Oh, it's fun. It's a house party type thing. The DJ equipment is generally in the kitchen. And we be cooking up some fire. A lot of great energy. a lot of love. A lot of people love it because they get to have fun and enjoy themselves with like-minded spirits in a place with no extra. I don't know. There's no nonsense going down. We have a good ass time. We get it popping. Good vibes, good energy, great music. We always perform. We invite other local artists to perform, local DJs, and not local as in like trash. And they're local because nobody wants to assume local, and they're putting in work. Jersey is really on the rise. A lot of people grinding hard and pushing. And they come out and show love and perform at these events. Jersey club music scene is heavy at those events. So we got a few more of those coming up. Those are gonna be dope. And that's one of the other things that we do that I'm happy that I'm really glad that we do that we try to involve more and more people with is our DJs play records that people don't know about and play and the crowd loves it. You know what I mean? It's not just playing the same shit on the radio. It's like people are actually breaking records out here, trying new things, doing different things successfully, and it's fire. I can never explain it as much as experiencing would do for you. Like, it's definitely providing people with experiences. So that's just every day just trying to provide another experience and now putting it out online for y'all as well.
Alright. Oz pretty much said everything.
Taking over the world, baby.
Taking over the world. That's what we doing day to day. I'm a hip hop dance instructor, so I'm teaching at 3 different studios right now. Sharon Miller in Montclair, Dance Warriors in West Orange, and Alpha Performing Arts Center in Woodland Park. So anything dance-wise, I choreograph a lot. We need a wedding, choreograph, Sweet 16 or something. I do choreography for everything. I really want to get into like set design because my mind, be all over the place just for like backdrops and how can I create something to make the visuals look dope. As far as public warfare, we about to, on the dancing tip, the dancing visuals about to be real fire. The visual tip about to be super fire. The music tip, I think I might, write 16, 40.
Oh shit!
I think I might, I might get into it. I'm inspired. You feel me? So I might dip and dab with that. But so it's just we taking over the world. People don't understand how dope we are. Like, we too dope. In the words of Oz, we are fucking dope. Cause I didn't drop an F-bomb yet. We are so fucking dope. So we're gonna we ready to take over the world. It's over now. And we just doing it out the love, the love for the arts. We would like to receive fame or whatever if the universe bless us with this, but mostly I would like to, set the tone for everyone else, inspire people, fuck the fame, it's inspiration. So whatever comes with whatever we doing, the universe said it's our time. So I'm here for the long ride.
All right. Thank you, guys. Now, just one more question before I wrap this up. What advice would you guys give to someone that would want to get into the music industry, whether it's rapping, dancing, etc.?
If you really, really want to get into the music industry, is make that decision as early as you can, and that is what you want to do, and focus. Focus is the biggest thing. It's more important than talent. It's more important than everything else. 'Cause it's the only way to really improve your talent. Focus is everything, and along with consistency comes along with that. And staying focused on what it is you want to do and what it is you want to create, the image and brand you're trying to present. Because oftentimes people who are serious, you'll find yourselves taking every single opportunity, and most people tell you to do that, and it is good advice to learn and to bond with other people and to elevate yourself, but never lose sight of your goals, so you continue to progress in the ways that you want to, what makes sense for you. There's always gonna be people who hate on you, or it's people who don't support. It's almost don't even worry about that at all, because there's always gonna be people supporting you that you don't even know are. I'm sure anybody watching could think of somebody that whose social media they check regularly, such and such does this, but you happen not to comment or talk to them about it, but you are watching, emotionally invested. it's up to you to make people support you. Oftentimes we hear people, especially being in the Northeast, saying, "Oh yeah, we gotta do it like down south, the way they support each other. We don't never support each other up here." And I think that narrative is probably true for a long period of time. But I know off of the amazing shit that we've done and all the people we've performed with and opened up for and the events we've had, that it's simply not true for the people that are doing it. Because there's so much of us out here with real love and real energy and creativity and focus putting forth that I see support all the time. Jersey supports Jersey. So if you're not supporting Jersey, you're just not really Jersey. That's just the way I see it now. And so along with that is like staying focused on and supporting others who you know are on the same mission as you. Popularity, that shit comes and goes, changes in a day. You go viral at any time. It's more important to have great content and keep producing substantial stuff so that when you do get noticed, you do get a look, you have a bit of content to back that type of shit up. So work hard, continue doing it. If it feels like you've been doing this for so long and it's not working and whatnot, then do something else. Try harder, work harder. It's always a way to keep going. Don't let that shit be what makes you quit. And like try to stay around people who think positive and work on that type of stuff too. Because when you're around other people who actually believe in their vision and dream, there's just certain conversations that don't even happen. It's like sometimes I hang out and not much just because I work so much, but when I do hang out with other people who aren't necessarily focusing on the craft or progressing, they're dealing with like normal life stress, it's almost like I hear them complaining and worrying about things that aren't even in the world I'm living in. You know what I mean? Like worried about, I don't know, we ain't get to see each other to do something. I don't see anybody unless we're working because I'm doing it all the time. Because there's so many people who want in this business, if you want to be at the very top, you have to know going in that obviously you're going for one specific spot amongst millions. So you gotta care about your goals more than happiness sometimes, more than temporary happiness. Like I'm willing to be upset and not in the most happy, cheery place because I know what I'm working on and the goals I'm fighting towards is gonna bring me so much overall satisfaction. So focusing on long-term shit is one of the most important things. Honestly, if there's anything else that you really, really like and you want to do, you should probably do that instead, because you're not going to be able to fully commit to this art life to be as successful as you can be, just because you'll always be going up against somebody who is. So along with all that positivity, like make sure this is what you want, because it requires a lot of sacrifice. But keep pushing, because if you really want it, you can have it.
Nice.
All I can say, right, is don't be a fucking clone. Like, just, like, you was born to stand out. So just be you. Like, you is going to be successful. Like, don't look at anyone else and say, oh, I gotta be like them. Like, I gotta be better than them. I gotta step over them, you know? Like, for me to get good at my craft, I had to tell myself I was better than everybody. And it worked out for me because mentally I prepared myself for a lot. Be consistent. Consistency is only gonna get you to where you need to be. Like, and don't be scared, you know? Like, the problem with us, we limit ourselves. We too scared to just hop on the plane and then go live in Cali, like, for like a couple of months and stuff like that, or go whatever to try to like fulfill our dreams. Like, don't be scared. Just get up, go, and don't let nobody tell you. And always work hard, like, because without the groundwork, like, you know, people are not going to take you serious without you. And you got to learn how to adjust and adapt to life, like, to what you receive. Like, you can't be the same person you was day to day, but you can be the same spirit. Like, don't let nobody take your spirit from you. Don't give up on yourself. Like I like the idea of independent artists, like, you know, like, if you could be independent, you're in control of your own money, you're in control of your own destiny. You don't got no label holes, nobody to, you know, tell you to do whatever. Like, do you, keep your art alive. Like, right now, like, I know everybody's mad at Kanye, but like, y'all gotta respect the man for being a free thinker, you know? Just be a free thinker. He can say what he wants. He probably don't understand it, or or he's probably saying stuff that he understands, but you guys probably viewing it different or something like that. But I get it. Like sometimes people need a translator, you know. So it's just be consistent, work hard, don't be scared, like, and just and go. Like the universe will give you what you want when you put it into that universe. You fill yourself up with negative, be around negative people, you're gonna block all your good blessings. So you gotta maneuver with the universe.
Thank you both for that wonderful advice, and I want to thank you guys again for coming out here today. Now, can you just share your social media information with everyone?
Yeah, I'm Oz_finale on everything. Public_warfare on everything. If you are interested in my production companies, at the Lion Phase FAZE on everything. But yeah, warfare everything, and YouTube Public Warfare, publicwarfare.com, Public Warfare TV. Make sure you follow those, cause yeah, we gotta be putting out a whole bunch of shit, and about to means like once this wraps up, I gotta go upload something. So we'll have something new up there soon.
Yeah, YouTube, Public Warfare TV, all that. Public Warfare IG, Public Warfare apparel coming, so public. Alright,
We think about calling it the wardrobe.
the ward.
Shit, we came up with that shit yesterday. I think that shit's mad dope.
Look at this wardrobe.
That's kind of cute.
Sick. It's killing it. We about to take over. My other production is Soul Random Vision on everything. YouTube Soul Random Vision, Facebook Soul Random Vision, Instagram Soul Random Vision. My regular dance, you know, whatever is drama_Soul Random. Facebook Brian Drama Sykes. Yes, and thinking about a So Random apparel or something. Everything's just random about So Random. You would never know what you get. Like, also follow my other brand hashtag I Say Yo. That's with 3 O's, so it's ISAYYOOO. All right, 3 O's. All right.
I say yo.
I Say Yo. So I Say Yo is a force. You know what I'm saying? Like it's culture. It'll give you that feel. And the beauty part about I Say Yo, you will find a lot of Jersey culture with that hashtag. So hashtag I Say Yo. Also follow those pages on Instagram, I Say Yo, IG, I Say Yo, Facebook, Get Dirty Dance Session. Man, kitchen parties, Cations, bro, the producer, prototype, the producer, the mastermind. Listen, we got a lot of stuff going on with us. Like, it's so much unique talent. So everything, just follow everything we just said. And if not, I will follow y'all. I'm scoping.
Thank you guys so much. And I'm your host, Christina Fersonet. You can follow me at Tina Blaze.
Tina!
On Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook, Christina Bigavelli. Thank you guys again.
It's not over, Tina. You said you was going to dance, you know. So
No,
we gotta see your
I
move,
can't.
buddy. You gotta hit this cash
Unless
money,
we go
bro.
out to a club, then maybe.
No, you gotta.
Not right now.
You gotta show it. Come on, we gotta do a little two-step right quick.
Oh
I'm gonna show you a
my
little
God, I can't.
two-step. Come on, you
All
gotta.
right,
You gotta.
hold this on.
Yes, cash money representing from the $9 to you gotta hit one of these great what's the name?
No, I'm not doing that. That's too much. Thank you guys. All right.
Right.
Done.
Boom.
That was dope.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you. Thank you so much. I gotta see how this came out. Ooh, I want to know how long it was.